Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's do a lesson. Let's do a lesson. I think it's time. I don't know what my lesson book is. Remember I said I wanted to read from the book? You know my name. Your name. To the rain. Oh, I haven't broke you guys out in a while. Let's see what's stucky. Stucky. New possibilities. Use your intuition. Aw, somebody wants to be a snuggle bug. Somebody wants to be a snuggle bug. Alright. I like snuggle bugs when it's not hot. I can't wait to have my voice back. I can't stand that I can't sing. For real. Screaming out my name. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. There's been growth with somebody. Alright. Daily lesson. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What are we doing? Chewy. I don't want to. Failure. I understand when I make a mistake, it's only an opportunity to learn. Happiness. I am aware that when being happy means that I'm on my right path. So, somebody needs to accept failure. Like, it happens, okay? Like, it happens, all right? But in order to move forward, you know, it's on you whether or not you want to be happy in life and where you want to go, all right? It's on you. I just want one, guys. Lesson of the day. Courage. Balance. I bring a state of perfect balance into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so this is getting over fears for sure. All right, so that makes a lot of sense with courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So it's the fear of being judged. And because you have all this stuff like going in your head, like it's hard for anyone to seek balance. Okay, when mentally you're fearing stuff, mentally you're not sitting in a good spot. Not when your mind is going bonkers, okay? You need to practice balance. Okay. Don't judge. Oh, I hate reading from this book. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize it as it just being it, okay? The truth of the nature of the scales is balance to give both sides of the situation a good objective, okay? Being equal, having a new perspective. It can be difficult to understand one side when you don't relate to it, but it's a lesson in itself. And I get that now because sometimes that's what compromising is too, okay? Because not everybody is going to see somebody's other side of the situation. I mean, can you be open to listening to the other side of the situation? Yeah. But some people don't resonate with it. They don't comprehend it. They don't understand it. Sometimes you need to speak differently or speak different words or break it down in a different way so somebody can comprehend something. Like when I'm being told something, when I'm nervous and I have anxiety, like I can't comprehend things right off the bat. I can't, like my mind's like I'm not balanced. All right. When I can't comprehend something, I literally have to sit with it for a minute. It's just who I am. And I have to absorb it, especially when I have anxiety, especially when, you know, you could feel intimidated by something, by somebody's words, okay, because it's being taken a different way. It's being taken out of text. Okay, say you're dealing with water, and water's all about emotions, okay? And then air, it's all about being, logical and practical. And do air elements have emotion? Yeah, they have a shit ton of emotion, but they express through logic, through what is practical, which makes sense to them, okay? Water signs, it comes from the heart. I feel like this. I feel like that. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so it can be a little intimidating if something's interpreted wrong. Okay. Um, so not everything like resonates. So that's why they're saying it's the whole passing judgment. Like, don't pass judgment. Like, I think they're really trying to tell you is try to comprehend what they're saying, even if it's coming out the way you think it shouldn't be coming out. That's not on you, on how that person speaks or thinks. So you have to accept that, but you also have to be open enough to see, like, to say, listen, I'm I'm hearing you, but I'm not grasping. I'm not grasping what you're saying. Like, what do you mean? Can you break that down differently? Like, don't feel stupid. All right. Like, if you're not grasping, let people know you're not grasping. Okay. Because if you can't grasp something, how are you going to find balance? All right. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin a non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person is being placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story. You must put yourself in that person's shoes and really, really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is stuck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. If it is struck, you will reap the benefits and insight of compassion. So that makes sense. So this actually goes along with like the weekend energy and exactly what it is I was just saying for a good example. And I didn't really realize that, but it makes sense now, because it's like, that's what I'm saying. In order to find balance, you have to comprehend. All right, this person that's sitting in front of you, you guys are different. You guys are different. The way you think, different, probably different elements. Okay, and sometimes even if you were the same element, it can still throw you off, because you're like, wow, we're so alike, or we're the same element. We should be thinking alike. So if they say something, you think that's what that means, and you just assume that's what that means because you're the same element or whatever. I've come across questions like that from people too, and it's like, nah, that's not what that means. All right, everybody thinks differently. Everybody processes things differently in their head. I sure as hell do. Okay, especially when I'm intimidated. All right, like I really haven't been in that situation in years where I've been intimidated, but I do remember what that feels like, because when I feel like that, I can't grasp what's actually going on. Okay. And I know when I have anxiety, and I know just me alone, the way I process things sometimes is just, it's different. So we all process things differently. So basically what they're saying, if you're not processing, you're not grasping, you're not comprehending what's being told, make sure you express that. Make sure you truly understand what this person's saying. Like, because if you're like, okay, XYZ, but what does that mean to you? You like me? What does that mean to you? Because somebody liking you can mean like, I want a friendship, I want a commitment, but I don't know how to tell you I love you. Maybe I don't know what love is, or maybe this is love and I'm just using the word like because they haven't been in certain scenarios. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't take it personally. Don't judge. This is what this is saying. This is perfect, actually. Don't judge it because you think this person might be saying something different, and in all reality, it's actually what you want to hear. It's just not worded for you to comprehend it that way. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does, because it makes sense to me. All right, so this is about somebody coming in. All right, this person was supposed to be in your life. This person was placed in front of you for this lesson. All right, and everyone has their own unique life story. Like how I tell you how it takes me a while to comprehend something. Okay, I can be sitting here. Take it for instance, like I remember times where I'd read a text message and I'd be like, okay, like this little mother effer wants me to read them between the lines. Like I'm not playing that bullshit. But then like I'll read it again, and I'll read it again. And even if it's simple, sometimes I couldn't comprehend certain things. Like, what does this mean? When it could be so simple, but you don't know what that person's thinking or really trying to say, because you can misconstrue anything through text message or even through a conversation. Like I've had conversations with people, and then like an hour later, like what the frick did she mean by that? Wait a minute, what did she mean by that? Like that's how I comprehend things sometimes. Like things will come to me like an hour later, and I'll be like, what? And should I address it then if it's something that bothered me? Obviously, and I've been in those situations. But that's what I'm saying. Like even with my ex-husband, I'd come at him like hours later, and he'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna do this again." Well, yeah, we are gonna do this again because I didn't really understand. Like, what were you trying to tell me? Well, what do you mean you don't know what I was trying to tell you? Like, what part didn't you understand? Okay, like been there. Okay, so basically, I understand it's actually a perfect lesson of the day. All right, and it's finding harmony. All right, and it's in order to find harmony, it's if you're not getting yourself there, it's because you're fearing something. So that makes complete sense with courage and having the inner strength to speak to this person with confidence and listen to both sides and be completely honest, because everybody thinks differently. Everybody. This is perfect with weekend energy. Perfect. Okay. Just be open to both sides of the story. All right. Just really try to comprehend what somebody's saying. And if somebody keep it like asking you, like, what do you want? What do you mean? Blah, 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 blah. Like, don't play the game. Like, what do you mean? What do you want? Like, what do you want? No, what do you want? No, what do you want? Like, don't do that. All right. Because then you're passing judgment on each other. Like one's better than the other, or one should have to speak first, or just go with the flow. Feel the moment. All right. Vibe each other. If you're a twin, you can feel the stress. Watch their breathing pattern. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if this works, but I've heard it. Okay, so if you've tried this before, please comment. And this could be with anybody, but this is a twin scenario that's coming around this weekend. Watch how they breathe. Okay, watch the happy. Watch how, I know the whole watching thing, but I'm talking like their breath. Okay, try to match your breath to their breath, because I heard it can calm the two of you down, because it's only a matter of time before you pick up on their energy, and it gets feeded back and forth, and that's where all that confusion comes in. Like this is more confusion than judgment. All right, because when you're confused, that's when you pass judgment, because you don't know, because you didn't say anything. You didn't tell him that you weren't grasping it. You didn't tell this person that you weren't comprehending. Okay, so try that. And when I ever have a conversation with my twin, I'll try it, because I'm sure there'll be tension. All right, and I'll let you know if it works. All right, different things will work for other people, but try it, see what happens. Let me know. Let us know if it works, because I've heard it. All right, and it does kind of make sense. All right, because you guys can feel each other's energy. All right, so let me know. I want to know if that works. I want to know. So this is perfect. This is beautiful. All right, absolutely beautiful daily lesson. All right. That's not beautiful. I'm not going to do daily reads, guys. That's a little silly. I just did weekend energy, all right? So I'll be back on Monday. For those wondering when I'm going to get back to like my individuals, like I grouped them yesterday, but they were still individuals readings, okay? I am going to get back to my raw loves. I have decided to do those every 2 weeks because that energy can sit for a while, okay? But I'm still going to do plenty of spreads in between. All right, so don't panic. Don't panic. Don't get your panties in a bunch, okay? It's just, I think it's more beneficial to go out every 2 weeks, because I think I have more people struggling than really healing. And I know it's important as a reader and guiding and speaking from experience and certain stuff, like it just makes it a little easier. And I'm not trying to take away from anybody else. I've been there, and I know that. Okay. But like I said, I'm going to do spreads in between. Okay. I'm going to do like a he said, she said, like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just going to do the raw loves every 2 weeks. All right. I'm still going to do my dailies. I'm still going to do my lessons. I'm not going to call it he said, she said. Okay. If you guys want to get clever and comment on what I should call that type of spread, then I'm more than open and more than willing to use that name. Okay. I did think about one the other day, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, but so I'm gonna get to that one. Okay. I'm gonna do different spreads. All right. So I'm not going nowhere. I'm just saying, like, the raw loves. All right, because they can be anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes. All right, and that energy can go for months or weeks, or it could have already happened 2 weeks ago. Okay, but all this in between stuff I'm gonna do is going to give you enough satisfaction to get you by. Okay. Tarot can't be your life, and I know for some of you it is, and we're here to help guide and, you know, get you out of ruts and certain stuff. But in all reality, like, you got to take stuff I say with a grain of salt too. If you're not resonating, you're not resonating. Don't try to resonate. A lot of people try to resonate. Okay. And if you resonate to all of it, great. That's awesome. It's awesome sauce. But you're still your own person. You still have to put your own actions behind it. Okay. You can't just assume all this stuff's going to take place without no action. I hope we've learned that lesson by now. Okay. Like, you got to put action behind what it is you seek, what motivates you, what your ambitions are, what your goals are, where you want to be. Like, action, action, action. Action speaks louder than words. So, like, for instance, with this weekend energy, this person wants to come in. To me, it would be like, okay, the effort's there, the feelings are there, there's some clarity there. Now, if we want to push through, I guess to me, it would be, okay, not smug, like actions speak bigger than words, and it's not being smug, but that's the reality of it. Like, I guess we just have to see where action brings us, how it brings us forward. All right, go with the flow, baby steps. Stop building a new foundation. You know what I mean? Like, it's the only thing you can do, and it's the only thing that gets you through day by day is action. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. You'll love. It's Nicki Minaj too. I love the beat of it though. I'm not a big Nicki fan. But some songs are. I like the beat. What song did I resonate to? I don't know why I'm itching. I just heard it in my head like 5 minutes ago. Rihanna, Stay. Stay, stay, stay. I think it's just Rihanna, Stay. It's a beautiful song. I don't know if you resonate with that with your twin. I think it's called just Stay. Let me Google it for you real quick, because it was literally just in my head as I was doing something. Like, that's how, like, there's Quartz ADD. I'm talking about something, but yet I'm literally hearing a song in the back of my head. Oh, 5 years ago. Is that old? I just want to make sure this is the song that was just in my head. Yep. You guys resonate to that? It's beautiful. All right, so that's Rihanna. That song was literally just in my head as I'm talking. I'm like, I can feel like it's like I just pulled on someone's like emotions or something, and that's what I pulled on. So that song is like, can't figure out how I feel, what it is I feel about you, but the feeling is there. It's a soul, guys. It's just soul. Okay. Some things I just left up to mystery, to source, to the unknown. Like it's the beauty. It's the beauty of things. So you know what I mean? Like when something's out of your hands, like just let it be. Let it be and let things just happen the way they're supposed to happen. I know it's hard, all right, but it's possible. It happens. It happens. I promise you. It just does. It just does. This was a fantastic little spread of the day. All right, definitely goes with weekend energy. I love you guys. Have a fantastic 2020. Have a fantastic weekend. Okay. So that obviously means something with my spread. So hold on. You know, court. Spiritual meaning of 2020. Remember that show 2020? Barbara Walters, I think. 2020 carries energies of force to reinforce certain vibrations, encourages you to display compassion, consideration, and adaptability as you passionately serve others in a day or in a day life. Take the balance and the harmony, seek the peace in all areas of your life, yet stand strong in your personal convictions and act accordingly. Put in the devotion, it can be successful. Okay, it allows you to live in harmony and balance. All right, trust and have faith in the divine. It's like everything I just said. All right, that's why I'm saying like synchronicities are no coincidences, guys. Okay, they literally give you messages. All right, so start. If you haven't been on those, get on them. Jump on them. Jump on them. Okay. So it encourages you to display compassion, consideration, ability to speak passionately, to serve others in your day or your day life. It's balance, it's harmonious, it's peace. Okay, all areas of your life, if you just stand strong. All right, it's going to take devotion, but it can be successful. All right, it's gorgeous. All right, it's everything I just said, just confirming. Okay, and you know, have faith and trust in the divine, which is exactly how I just ended it. Okay, so you know, I'm big on synchronicities, guys. I just am, because I just know I get all the 555s, the 777s, like all the time, and it's just like, okay, like all right, I know. So pay attention. All right, pay attention. So on that note, now I'm gonna let you go. All right, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.